Um, do you have smoke detectors in your home?
Oh yes, yep.
Do you and your wife have a fire plan? Are there kids in the home? A fire plan?
No, we don't have any kids in the home. You know, we have our fire plan set up. You know, our little escape route through the windows and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Any guns, unlocked guns in the house?
No. I actually keep you know, my shotgun at my parents' house just because he's got a nice place to store it.
Just for safety reasons.
Yeah.
Good. So you said that you're a tile setter, correct?
Yeah.
How many hours would you say that you work a week?
I'd say 40 plus. You know,
40 plus.
40 plus when we're busy.
Okay. And how are your work conditions?
Good.
Changing all the time? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we always have different situations that we get ourselves into. Sometimes it'll be a commercial job or residential job, so it's changing environments, and there's always different types of tile and things like that. So.
Okay. So do you cut the tile yourself?
Absolutely.
Do you feel that maybe that exposes you to some dust and some of those allergens that you talked about that maybe you're...
Yeah, I'm sure there's quite a bit that has to do with it. You know, when we're cutting the tiles with the grinder, there's a lot of dust in there and stuff like that. So, you know, I believe that probably contributes partially to some of the congestion and stuff like that.
Okay. And are you pretty satisfied with your job?
Yeah, I mean, it's strenuous and it can be a little hard on the body, but what job can't, you know?
Right. And do you have any goals for your current job?
Well, you know, we're always expanding and trying to, you know, get new contracts with houses, and our real main goal this year is to, you know, pick up another builder and just kind of independently work on our own as a couple of builders, not have to rely on another corporation to provide us with work.
Good. Now, in terms of your education, do you have a degree for tile setting, or?
No, currently I'm actually going back to RCTC pursuing a business management degree.
Okay.
I'd went in the past and just kind of rebooting school, and you know, I've found that, you know, tile setting is pretty strenuous, so I'm looking for, you know, another plan in life when the body starts to go south. So.
That's really good. Good for you to work and go to school. That must be really hard.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, but you know, I'm only just taking one class, so it's not as bad as some. I know a lot of people that work, you know, night shifts and then they'll, you know, go to school all day the next day, and that's just got to be impossible. So.
Well, good for you. So it sounds like you like your job, but you're working towards something else.
Absolutely.
Good. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about your personal life. What's your home life like?
It's good.
Good. Do you live in Rochester?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Okay. And you said you're married?
Yep, just had a year anniversary in January.
Okay. So would you say your wife is a source of support for you?
Absolutely.
And any sources of stress in your life?
Well, I mean, with the economy the way it is, there's plenty of stress with money, and I know everybody has money problems, so, you know, there's always the issue of never enough kind of thing. And with being a tile setter, jobs can come and go, and the economy has a big, you know, factor in how much money is coming in for the company itself. So there's a little stress when it comes to that. Yeah.
Do you have any religious or cultural influences in your life?
You know, we probably don't go to church as much as we should, but I think that we're pretty good on our, we have a good moral sense. And
good. Do you have any concerns about abuse in your home?
No.
Oh, that's good. So it sounds like just some financial concerns, but you have a good home life.
Yeah.
Good. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about your family, because we find that there are certain diseases that occur among blood relatives, and it'll help us know a little bit more about what risks you may have for you.
Okay.
Okay. So, in terms of your parents, do they have any diseases, genetic conditions?
You know, my mom has some high blood pressure.
Okay.
and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
But it has maybe a little higher than normal cholesterol level. But as far as major diseases, that's kind of the generation before. My dad's mom had diabetes, type 1 diabetes, I believe. And his dad actually passed away from a heart attack. So, I mean, there's been some serious issues as far as the generation before.
Okay. So anything else about the generation before, the grandparents, any emotional or psychiatric illnesses?
Yeah, my mom's mom had, or has, depression issues. She's
Okay.
battling with that.
Okay.
And, her father actually passed away when she was quite young with a heart attack as well, so.
Okay. So cardiovascular disease on both sides, it sounds like. Okay. Now back to your siblings. Do they have any familial diseases, genetic conditions, or?
My sister Ann has a disease known as celiac,
Okay.
and she can't eat any gluten products whatsoever, so.
Okay.
That's kind of a newer disease that they've just kind of been really coming to about, and people really started to discover new things about it, so it's pretty new as far as diseases are concerned, so.
Okay. Now, in terms of your aunts and uncles, do any of your aunts and uncles have high blood pressure or high cholesterol or cardiovascular disease like you were talking about with your grandparents?
Yeah, on my mom's side, both her brothers have high blood pressure.
Okay.
But other than that, no.
No. And do any of them have diabetes or no?
No.
Good. And do you have any children at all?
No.
No. Okay. So it just sounds like main concern is really a lot of cardiovascular disease in your family. Okay, so that's one thing that we can kind of monitor for you. And it looked like when you came in, your blood pressure was good. So
Well, that's good.
now I'm going to ask you some questions about your current health going from head to toe, okay?
Okay.
So starting in your head, do you have any concerns with lightheadedness or dizziness?
No.
No. Have you had any head traumas?
No.
Concussions or anything like that?
No.
Do you get headaches?
I get that occasional headache. I think it has to do with my congestion again. I think if I was taking the Claritin, regularly, I think that might, kind of flush the head and keep the congestion down and the headaches maybe down a little bit more. But it's not like a everyday type of thing or anything that's really, really bothering me. So
It's kind of a
yeah, just kind of a sinus headaches on both top and bottom sinuses. Just a little bit of pressure.
Okay. So along with that pressure, do you have any vision changes or itchy eyes?
Nope.
No. Pain, discharge? No. Double vision?
No.
Tearing?
No, I think, if I do have any, that's probably just from, watery eyes or something from the allergies. So.
Okay. Redness? Redness in the whites of your eyes?
Yeah, occasionally, if I don't get enough sleep, they'll get kind of red and stuff like that.
Now, when's the last time you had an eye exam?
Oh man, it's been a long, long time.
It's been a long time, but do you wear contacts
No
or
contacts or
glasses?
glasses. No.
Okay.